Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 2 appetizers that I think are perfect for the holiday season, whether you have like a party or, I don't know, you have to go to a party or hosting a party or you're going to a friend's house or something like that. I think that these 2 things are like just awesome to bring as like party appetizers. So today I'm making cranberry feta pinwheels, and then I'm also making a turkey, pesto, and goat cheese calzone. Or you can make them into pinwheels as well. You can just do 2 pinwheel recipes because why not? So that's what today's video is. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I think that these are awesome for the holidays. Just good, like savory treats to bring to a holiday party. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing if you're new. I would love to have you part of my little YouTube family, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it so I know that you like it. I really do want to try to do like more like food videos, just because the holidays, there's a lot of good food out there and I want to eat it all. So let me know what you guys think. So that's it. So let's dive in. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
So for this recipe, you're going to need turkey, a jar of pesto, and also goat cheese. I got these all at my grocery store. You're also going to need Pillsbury pizza crust. I'm going to be honest, I did not measure the amount of turkey. This was just the turkey that I had left over from Thanksgiving. So you're just going to want enough turkey to fill your calzone or your pinwheels. So to start, you're going to take your pizza dough and you are just going to roll it out with a rolling pin. I'm going to be honest, I rolled mine way too thin. So you definitely want to keep it a little bit thicker, especially if you're making pinwheels. I made the mistake, and the reason, this actually recipe is originally for pinwheels, but I messed up. I rolled my dough out too thin and I overstuffed it. So I just made a calzone out of it. But you can certainly make pinwheels if you don't overstuff it and you don't roll your dough out as much. So from here, it's very straightforward. You are just going to layer your goat cheese. It is important to take your goat cheese out of the fridge probably like a half an hour before you plan to start cooking, so that goat cheese will soften up. I took mine out about 15 minutes out of the fridge and I still had trouble spreading it. I actually just used my hands to like break it up. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to just layer your pesto, and then you will layer your turkey. You can use chicken if you want. This recipe actually does originally use chicken, but because I had turkey, I figured why not. And then you are just going to roll it up. You will see me do that. Again, this recipe definitely was meant for pinwheels, and I can see how that would work, but I just kind of messed up and needed to improvise. So here I'm just spreading that goat cheese. Like I said, then you're going to do a layer of pesto, and then you're going to do a layer of turkey. For cooking, I started at 450, which is what the Pillsbury pizza crust container says to do. So what I did is I cooked it at 450 for about 12 minutes, and then the outside of it was getting a little bit too crispy, but the inside was still raw. Again, you're going to have to adjust if you're doing pinwheels. I don't know what the cooking times would be, because obviously those are going to cook a little bit differently. But for the calzone, the inside was still raw, so I turned my oven down to 350 and actually put it back in for about a half hour. That way the outside wasn't getting so burned and crispy, but the inside was still cooking. So that's only the only criticism or the only critique I have for this recipe. Like I said, next time I am going to try the pinwheels, but just be aware that this is really easy to overstuff and mess up like I did. So But here I am just layering on that turkey. It is worth mentioning as well that I did not create either one of these recipes, and I'm not taking credit for them. I'm going to have the original recipes linked in my description box. You can check them out. These are just 2 great recipes that I really, really love, and I wanted to just share them with you guys. The calzone that I'm making here, this is the first time I'd ever made this, and I can tell you it was a big hit. I actually did have... You're watching this video, this was filmed on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and I had a big holiday party to go to, and I brought these 2 appetizers, and both of them were an absolute hit. I had nothing left to take home. Everything was gone. So that's really good, and I'll show you what the calzone looked like after I took it out of the oven. it was really different, and I tend to kind of get in the ruts of just making the same things over and over and over again. And I wanted to try something different, so I thought a pesto goat cheese calzone was very different. And I have to say, it was a huge, huge, huge hit. And I'm actually going to make this like for dinner for my family, just because we can definitely eat a whole calzone. So for my next recipe, this is cranberry and feta pinwheels. We are going to take 3/4 cup dried cranberries, a whole package of cream cheese, which is about 8 ounces, 3/4 cup crumbled feta cheese, a 1/4 cup of chopped green onion, and you're going to need tortillas. I use spinach tortillas, but you can use any tortillas that you like. I like the spinach tortillas because I think that it just makes it more festive to have green tortillas. So you're going to throw that all in a bowl, and you are going to mix it all together with a fork. You want to make sure that that cream cheese is room temperature, or I just heated mine up in the microwave a little bit. It doesn't really matter. But you're going to mix it all together, and then you're going to take your tortillas, which you will see in just a second. Like I said, I use the fiber one ones. And you're going to lay them out. You're going to spread your mixture. I believe altogether I used 3 tortillas. Depending on the size of your tortillas, you'll use more or less, but you're going to spread your cranberry mixture or your cheese mixture into the tortilla, and then you will roll it and cut it into pinwheels, which again, you will see. This recipe, like I said, did not create this recipe. I just wanted to share it because it is one of my favorite recipes. I have made this many times before. I believe this is probably about my third year making this recipe. I make it every year for the holidays, even sometimes in the summer, but this is something that I've been bringing to my holiday parties for quite a few years now, and it is always, always, always a big hit, and I definitely do snack as I am making these. Like, I cut off the ends of the tortillas, and I eat those as I'm making this. It's so, so good. And you can arrange them on the plate like a nice little, like, Christmas tree or something like that. Mine never comes out nice. You'll see at the end of the video, it's not a Christmas tree. But that essentially is this recipe. It is super, super easy. Like I said, I've made it for years now, and everybody loves it. Again, I think it's something different. It's something easy. You don't have to like put it in the oven and cook it. And like I said, I feel like I just kind of tend to get into the ruts of making the same things over and over and over again. So I think that this is just a really fun, different recipe. And I like that. I don't know if that's just me, but I think cranberries are super holiday, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know why. I just think that that's a very holiday-ish food. So so I love any recipe that has cranberries in it. I just think that that's automatically a great holiday recipe. But yeah, so that's the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was short, but I really love these recipes. Like I said, the calzone was really, really spectacular. I definitely want to try making it the way the recipe actually calls for. So not rolling out the dough as thin as I did and not overstuffing it. But both of these things were huge, huge hits. Like I said, I got big compliments. I didn't have any leftovers. They were all gone at the end of my party. So that is definitely exciting. So let me know if you guys try them. Let me know if you like them. Let me know if you are into any more food videos, because I definitely want to do a lot of food videos for the holidays. So let me know if you guys have ideas or anything like that. But here's the picture or the video of my sad, sad cranberry feta wheels. So that wraps up the video, guys. I love you, and I will see you next time.